It's time for your weekly AI update, built for enterprise leaders, investors, and decision makers navigating the world of applied intelligence. This week, AI crossed yet another set of milestones. From compute monopolies to diversified supply chains, from frontier labs to billion-dollar spin-outs. These are the stories we're watching. Here's what happened this week. OpenAI partners with Broadcom to co-design its own AI chips, a direct move toward vertical integration. Reflection AI raises $2 billion, becoming the most valuable AI tool startup since Hugging Face. Google invests $15 billion in an India AI hub, and the U.S. Department of Defense launches a national AI testing and evaluation framework. The AI supply chain is fracturing, and OpenAI doesn't want to depend on anyone. OpenAI announced a partnership with Broadcom to co-design custom AI accelerators using Broadcom's advanced packaging and interconnect technology. The chips are expected in 2026 and will complement OpenAI's existing AMD deployments. Sources say OpenAI is already using its own models to speed chip layout and verification. AI literally building the hardware it runs on. This is the second leg of OpenAI's compute strategy. Control the supply chain, then optimize it. For investors, it's a sign that frontier labs are morphing into full-stack tech companies. For enterprises, it means more predictable capacity and less NVIDIA dependency. Elsewhere, the funding freeze is thawing. That is, if you're building tools that scale AI. NVIDIA-backed Reflection AI raised $2 billion in new funding, pushing its valuation to $8 billion. The company builds orchestration software that optimizes large model pipelines across GPU clusters, a sort of Kubernetes for AI training. Investors include A16Z and NVIDIA. This is the largest AI infrastructure software raise of 2025. For enterprises, it signals that efficiency and control, not just model quality, are the new competitive edge. For investors, it marks a shift from LLMs to the tools that run them. The AI infrastructure race is going global. Google announced $15 billion of investment to build an AI hub in India over the next 5 years. The project includes data centers, research grants, and localized AI models for finance and agriculture. It comes as Microsoft, Amazon, and Meta expand regional footprints across Southeast Asia. For governments, it's a bid to anchor sovereign compute on home soil. For enterprises, it's a reminder that AI regulation and infrastructure are no longer US-centric. They're regional, fragmented, and strategic. Finally this week, the Pentagon is building a new playbook for safe and scalable AI. This week, the Department of Defense released its first AI test and evaluation framework, standardizing how defense-related AI systems are trained, audited, and deployed. It outlines model verification processes, data security standards, and human-in-the-loop requirements for mission-critical automation. For contractors and enterprises building defense-adjacent tools, this framework sets a precedent. Expect these validation standards to ripple outward from government procurement into enterprise compliance and eventually into commercial AI assurance markets. The through line this week, AI is scaling out into hardware, finance, science, and governance. Frontier labs are becoming industrial ecosystems and oversight frameworks are catching up. For enterprises and investors, these aren't just headlines. They're the map of where AI is actually being built.